On the International Day of Action for Political Prisoners, the Emergency Committee for Rojava would like to bring attention to the fate of the political prisoners in Turkey. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, similar to other countries, Turkey passed an amnesty law to alleviate the spread of coronavirus in prisons. This law released 90,000 prisoners. Those released included violent offenders such as mafia leaders. Yet, tens of thousands of political prisoners were excluded. The political prisoners of Turkey are not imprisoned due to violent crimes. Rather, their crime was to dare criticize the Turkish government and promote democracy. As the international public knows all too well, the Turkish state uses the charge of terrorism to silence any dissent, targeting in particular the Kurdish liberation movement. Politicians, MPs, mayors, journalists, civil servants, and academics have been silenced for engaging in democratic activity. For example, more than 6,000 members of the pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party are currently imprisoned as terrorists. The HDP is a legal parliamentary organization, yet the fact that these people fight for Kurdish rights and democratization condemns them to overcrowded and unhygienic prisons. Without adequate medical care, this is effectively a death sentence during the coronavirus pandemic. Among the prisoners is the party's former co-chair, Selahattin Demirtas, whose life is at particular risk. Demirtas has been hospitalized while in prison due to heart problems and has been struggling with respiratory issues and high blood pressure. Despite several court orders for his release, both by domestic Turkish courts and the European Court of Human Rights have found that his rights have been violated, Demirtas remains behind bars. Unfortunately, Turkey is not the only state that denies basic human rights to people opposing injustice. Other states have also used this pandemic to punish political prisoners. That is why it is important to raise our voices in unison. People around the world can demand the immediate release of prisoners and call for deep, structural prison reform. Together, we cannot be ignored. We stand in support of the Solidarity Keeps Us Alive campaign, launched by the Kurdish Women's Movement. We also urge other organizations to join ECR in the Global Prison Abolitionist Coalition. This is an international struggle, and we can end it together. Free them all.